Hello Bookish Brits, my name is Andrew, and today on my first video of 2015, first of all, before I go any further, two things. First of all, did you have a good Christmas? And did you have a great New Year celebrations? I cannot answer that question myself because I am filming this on very early in December because I've got days off work and I had to use them, so I thought I'll film everything now that I need to for my second video and my video after, which is hence the t-shirt change, because look, sharks in space. This will be the third Sharknado. It'll be in space. And second of all, the amount of times I have spent videoing and editing. I think the last video I did of trying to film this, I put it on the book, because you're on a tower of books. It then happened to fall off the books and hit the glass table because I cannot get to the table I usually film on because it's in the way of the Christmas tree. So, as you can probably sense, I'm a little bit fraught. I have so many edits, so many bloopers. I think I might send them to Michelle later today just to go. And I've got some of them as well from the past few months. I might just send her all of them and just go, here you go, Michelle. Have fun with this. Happy New Year to you. Well, that's really evil. I'm so going to do that if my internet allows me to. Anyway, this video is to chat to you guys about something I plan to do, which is my bookish New Year resolutions. I actually said it right. Yes. And this is just for my reading in general, for my blog, and for the vlogging for here, because I love you guys, and we're on this journey together of me trying to figure out how to do a proper video. And yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound. So there are only like 3 or 4 real rules I have, which is, and the same rule just happens to be over and over and over and over again, which is basically read. Just read. I've changed it now to read more. I don't mean more as in I must read 100 books a year, because that would never ever happen in a million years. I would never read 100 books unless reading books became my job and I get paid for it and I don't need sleep. That would be fine. But I mean me more widely. So yes, I read YA, and I'm very comfortable in YA, and that is my first and foremost love. And I have tons of books in my to-be-read pile which are YA, but be more braver. So read more adult, read more translations, read more fantasy and horror and sci-fi and non-fiction and, you know, books about art and stuff, because the amount of time I go into a bookshop and I look at, like the art of Leonardo da Vinci and Salvador Dali and Leonardo da Vinci, Salvador Dali, yeah, those two. Look, and you know, the arts of certain films. I really want to read them, but I'm very, very intimidated by them, and so I would like to try and do that a bit more this year. Read more widely. My second rule, my second news resolution is to get my TBR pile under some control. And because I've moved, I'm in a flat. I've moved, I think since I've been filming this, I've been in this flat. So my reading, or where I would usually keep my TBR piles, have shrunk. So they're over like 3 or 4 different places around the world, around the country. And I'd like to get them all into one and just get them into order. And don't think of excuses to keep them. If I don't want to read them, rid them. Take them to my library. Just get it under some control. It'd be nice to get something under control. And yeah, I'm not the most organised human being in the world. I'm not. I'm just... So yeah, try and get a bit more organised with my TBR pile and, you know, if needs be, make lists and see if I can actually stick to them. My third is... I'm not sure if anyone else is doing it on this channel. I think Michelle is, because I think she's in charge. The British Book Challenge. Now, this is basically a challenge in the blogsphere and vlogsphere, if you're joining us too. Great, welcome. Where us in the United Kingdom try and read more books from UK-based authors, so from England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. I'm pretty certain I can beat the 12 books, but I'd like to read a bit more. I feel like in YA, US authors are very much dominating. We're catching up, but, you know, sometimes we have to sort of fight for it. So that's what my plan. One of my plans is to read more UK authors. But if you're from another country, so if you're from America or Canada or Australia or China or anywhere in the world, and you want to do a year where you kind of say you want to do 12 books from authors from your country, go for it. As I salute you. But remember, don't just solely read them. Read widely from all authors from around the world, because you're making a more rounded individual and hopefully a better writer if you want to write something. This is the one I'm actually scared of. This is my 4th-ish revolution. New Year's resolution. Yeah, I said it right that time. I want to do some rereading. Not just any rereading. Oh no, I want to reread one series in particular. And if I have time, I want to read a few other books. So I'm going to show you my big, he says, trying to look elegant swan neck. Hang on. Hang on. Hide the shark. Hide the shark. Okay, hang on. Can you see that? Can you see? Can you see? This isn't my copy. This is my other halves. Again, my Harry Potter collection is in 2 places or 3 places. Yeah, I want to read Harry Potter. The whole entire series of Harry Potter this year. The reason for it is I have never, not since book 4 came out, have I read the whole series in one go. Like back to back to back to back. Or in 1 year. And I think the problem is let me show you the example of the final 4, is these. The size of them. I think 2 of them are bigger than my height. I think that's them 2. I think these 3 are adult and they're quite thick. I mean, look. They're bigger than my height, practically. And that's scary. That's very, very scary. And I think, with me, I want to try and do that. I want to try and actually read J.K. Rowling in 1 year. I sounded really angry when I did that. But I do, I do the first 3, and I love them. I then get halfway through book 4, then I struggle. So, but this is the year I'm determined to do it, because every year I say this, and every year I only do like 1 or 2. So this is the year. And if I am actually doing contingency plans, if I plan to finish them off and I have loads of months to go, I want to read other books this year. I want to reread, I don't have the books on my person. I don't have Divergent. I don't have We Were Liars, because I've lent them to a friend in the summer and I still haven't got it back at the time of filming. Yeah, I might have to have a word with her. But I want to reread certain books, and I had to grab them looking down. So, of course, I want to reread Gareth Nix. I read Sabriel by Gareth Nix. I want to reread, if not 1, then all 3 of these. And then, if I feel brave, these 2. These are 2 I actually quite like. I hate Globes with Passion, and I think that'll be a video for a later date, if I ever decide to read them. And Breaking Dawn, we will do, again, that could be a video for a later date. But, so basically, 2015, I'm hoping, will be the year of my reread challenge, and, you know, getting myself more organised, and taking blog breaks, and reading breaks, and, you know, discussing these things, being human. Having a life outside of books. That's my plan for this year. And that sounded really obnoxious, and it's not. But you know what I mean, because you're lovely. Anyway, what are your plans for 2015? What are your reading goals? What are your plans? Are you planning to read the entire Jane Austen collection? Are you planning to read Harry Potter like I am? Do you want to do it together? Because we can do it together. I'll try and do video updates after every single book. This is going to be the first one. Hopefully, by the time this uploads, I will have read this, or I'll be reading this, because it's Philosopher's Stone. It's my baby. Actually, Prison of Azkaban's my baby, but this is the one that started the generation, people. And also, the new J.K. Rowling's coming out in April, isn't it? The Harvard, you know, the speech she did for Harvard. That I am really excited about. I know that makes me sad. I know you can get it on YouTube, but I don't care. I want it. Anyway, what are your plans for Bookish Revolutions for this year? Comments down below. You know the drill. Subscribing is there. Thumbs up if you like the video and you want to do more of these videos where I just ramble and ramble and ramble like verbal diarrhea. Or thumbs down if you want me to learn how to actually edit, because I need to sooner or later. So comment, subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful time reading the books you got over Christmas or the books you have bought in the sales. And I shall see you in approximately a fortnight's time. So, bye guys. I didn't screw up! Thank God! Victory!